August 31st, 2016. Guys, we're on the Florida-Alabama border, and you can see the clouds. Guys, check this out. You got the outer bands coming in. I know it's hard to tell on this cell phone camera, but some of the waves that you see coming in on the outer sandbars are occasionally reaching about 5 foot now. Now, we get good waves down here, but look at the bands. This is the outer bands. It's the very tip of Tropical Storm HERMINE. Now, I want to point out something, and I've got a video coming up that's got all the radar images and the tracking information. But even though where I'm standing is not supposed to be the impact of the eye wall of this tropical depression, could become a hurricane, more than likely it will become at least a Cat 1. What I'm noticing on radar and on the satellite images of the Gulf is that the outer bands are moving north towards, again, the Florida-Alabama line. What that's going to mean is we're going to get rain ahead of the storm, and it's going to cut down the time that you have to prepare. That's the first thing I noticed when I saw the satellite radar imaging of the Gulf of Mexico with the high definition camera on the satellites. We got, I'm not sure if you can see from here, but you can see on the horizon the tall clouds. As that pushes forward, even though the eye is predicted to come in south of us and east, the rain's going to start much sooner than we think, and it may not let up for a couple days. Here's a big deal. The tornado indicator has gone to a 5. That's strong. The 5, you've got 1 through 10, but a 5 is it's above the 4. And once you get to 5, there's a high potential of tornadoes. What's happening is we're getting a cool front coming in from the northwest. It's going to collide with the storm system, and that raises that tornado index up tremendously. Now, guys, south of Apalachicola, that's going to be the northwest quadrant of this storm unless it changes now. It has slightly moved back a little more west today. You'll see that on the video after this. But the tornado index is high. They've been pointing that out all day. As it collides with that cool front coming in, not only will it be a steering current, but it's going to activate the storm and make it even stronger. And what they're saying is, because of that cool front, this storm may not weaken going overland as it interacts with the front coming in out of the northeast. So it's going to move across the Carolinas and Georgia, come back up and possibly hit in the New York area because of a stationary front that's setting right off the coast of New York that's going to stop it and force it back in. You could have another Hurricane Sandy out of this thing if you're not careful. You guys in New York know what I'm talking about there. But I've got a video coming up, guys, as you watch the Gulf of Mexico and the clouds on the far horizon. What you're seeing are the very edges of this first push. And you can tell in the ocean, the rip currents here, guys, are very strong. You think you could swim out there about 10 feet, you would be going down the beach about 100 yards before you got back in. Believe me, I know. But it's a heads up. Be safe.